Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Ultimate Decades Challenge. The year is now 1344. We are 4 years away from the Black Plague. In the last episode, we went around a few of our side households with mixed luck, but it all ended on a happy note with the wedding of our heir, Romarin, and his soulmate, Therese. Today, we are starting off with our good friend, Zayne, and his wife, Emily. The last time we heard of Emily, she was at the bathhouse giving birth to a baby girl named Zelda. Now, we don't exactly know whether Zelda here is Zayne's daughter or if she might be the Grim Reaper's. She should be an infant at the moment, but I left her as a baby so that we could age her up together to see who she looks like. So let's get her aged up and see. I don't know. I think babies born from the Grim Reaper have like a mark or something. And oh yeah, you guys are gonna see we've got some new faces around here. And Zelda is observing. Okay, I think they have like a scythe or something on their face. Well, she's a blonde, so she looks like her mama. She has some long eyelashes. She's so cute. But, I don't know. Could she be the Grim Reaper's? I was half expecting orange hair so that we would know that she's Zayne's daughter, but I'm not sure. Well, in any case, she's not very happy about it, but it's her toddler birthday, so we're gonna roll while we're here. Opening with rolls usually doesn't go very well, but hey, we've got a limited amount of time. We're gonna have to do what we gotta do. To survive toddlerhood, she needs to avoid a 4, an 8, and a 12. She's fine. Thank goodness. Okay, let's age this little baby up already. I really hope Zelda survives. Not only because she has a cool last name, but also because Zayne only has one baby try left. And everybody, oh, fussy. Just what Zayne deserves. Just his luck and ponytails. She's super cute. Zayne has really been unlucky with all of his kids, all of them. And he had 5 baby tries and he's got 1 left. So I'm actually going to send him to do the old woohoo with Emily while we're here to try and get another pregnancy going. It has been a few years now in game since she had Zelda. Well, a few years, 1 year, I think, since she had Zelda. We have a few new faces here, so he's not an old face, but I did just want to mention his wife had twins, and there were more children than adults in this household, which didn't really make sense because it's supposed to be where the soldiers train, you know? It's like a sort of barracks, I guess. And so I moved his wife out with the kids, but he's still here. And we've got some new recruits. So we have Mark Wilby here. He is the son of a family that I got off the gallery. And his sister is here as the new maid since Glita left. And then we also have Vivek Langhorn over here. He is another soldier. He is the brother of Christine and of Santos. So Santos is currently a worker at the prison, and Christine, of course, is Romarin's childhood friend. And then we have Bennett. Where is he? Oh, he's up here. Bennett Barrow. He's just working here as I guess a little errands boy, and eventually he is also going to be training to join the soldiers. And oh, what's wrong, baby girl? All right, so I think these two, did they have their woohoo? Yes, they, oh, he's pleasantly satisfied. Okay. Oh no, the ghost of his son. He's just toddling over to them. I hate it. Oh, look at him. It makes so much sense though. The barracks are haunted by the children. The ghosts of Zayne's children. It's horrible. Oh, Zayne, I'm so sorry. Where did his legs go? Oh, gosh. I really want to bring him back. Gosh. Do you think Zayne would go to a witchy trade? I don't know. I mean, we've got 3 witches to choose from now for the witchy trades. We've got like the 3 Grove siblings, so that's Aracelli, Kinley, and Gerardo. Oh man, I have to, yeah, he's gonna hug the ghost of his son lovingly. Oh, this is, this is heartbreaking, honestly. Would Zayne do a witchy trade? I'm honestly really tempted because I really like Zayne and I would like him to have a happy ending. Of course, a witchy trade might end up with a bad ending. And seeing Zayne's general luck, it might not go so well. But I kind of want to try it. I mean, oh, Faden, he was such a cutie. Zayne deserves so much better, honestly. And oh, you know what? While I'm here, it is Emily's birthday too. I don't know if the ghost is foreshadowing, and she is chased by death. I almost feel like I should be adding some numbers to her death roll. I don't want to tempt fate too much, though. To survive the second phase of young adulthood, she needs to avoid a 3, a 14, and a 17. She's fine. She's perfectly fine. Okay, no bad luck for Zayne today.
Howza?
Faden and Zayne have a difficult dynamic. I think he kicked him. I just heard Zayne's voice. Okay, sure. A difficult dynamic with the ghost of your son who's haunting the barracks. Oh, that's very Zayne. Seriously, I don't know what's going on with my autonomy, though. I have the fixes that should... Again! Why? Judith and Mark have a difficult family. Everybody's getting a difficult family dynamic. Everybody is being mean, and I have the fixes, and I don't know why everybody's so mean to each other. I'm gonna say no. I don't want to encourage even more meanness. Oh, look at them. Getting into a fight in the bathroom here. Oh, man. Oh, he has a female voice. Okay. What the heck? They have the identical voice, too. Ghostly encounter. Yeah, he's scared, but he's also a bit upset about their difficult family dynamic. I really have no clue what's going on with my Sims at the moment. So it's really early in the morning. I'm starting this episode a little early in the day so that we have more time to go around our side households. I do want to visit a few people. I want to go visit the prison, and I also want to go do some birthdays in the Windenburg Verveers family. So that's August and Rosa. Because believe it or not, Zachary, so that is August's heir. He will be aging up into a teen. Oh, and the baby woke up from her nap. Okay, so I'm going to leave these guys here. And the next time I see you guys, I am going to be looking in on the prison. Oh, look at those two getting freaky again. I bet she's going to be pregnant for real. I'm okay with that. I need her to have another pregnancy, and I really need the next baby to survive. All right, here we are with the jail. And the reason I wanted to come and see these guys is that our friend, Alexander, is finally back from the war. And as you saw in the last episode, as you saw in the last episode, he has lost some weight, but his wife has arranged for him to have new clothes and to fit into the family's new aesthetics, if you will. They're all looking a little bit more regal. I mean, they're not nobles, obviously, but they sure would like to be. And so our friend Alexander has been back for a short while. He and his wife are soulmates, so they were very happy to see each other again, even though Elisaria refused to pay his ransom, of course. But he doesn't look too upset about it. Oh, yeah, I don't know who keeps putting trash around your house. I'm sorry, Alexander, you're gonna have to pick it up because you don't have any servants. The family currently has 4 little girls in their household. In case you've forgotten, Illuminata here. Look at her going to be, she's going to be evil with Elisaria. Illuminata, in between episodes, aged up into a child. Illuminata is the daughter of Beatrice and a former prisoner. Beatrice being Elisaria's mother, who again is flirty and ready for some action. Hopefully she won't have another illegitimate child. But in any case, Illuminata aged up, and she has an interesting set of traits. She's judgmental, she's an egghead, and she is evil. She is currently being passed off as Elisaria's daughter because she was born around the same time as another one of the daughters. I just think it's interesting that she would be evil because Octavian, of course, has a very dangerous secret. And if Illuminata ever came to learn the truth, I wonder if she might cause problems. But we'll see. We'll see. So, Alexander, before he left for the war, he had 2 daughters and no heir. And Illuminata and Alisaria have a difficult family. Yeah, that's setting up Illuminata to stab everyone in the back later, isn't it? Alexander came back to a male heir. Octavian was born just shortly after Alexander left. And Alexander actually cooking for his family. How interesting. Oh, he is a home chef. That's true. But yeah, so Alexander came back to learn that he has a son. Did Alisaria tell him that his son is actually a daughter? I don't think so, at least not yet. I think Alisaria is very, very afraid of the... Illuminata never succeeds at anything. Oh my gosh, Illuminata, you're being... The game wants to turn you into a villain. But Alisaria is very, very afraid of Octavian's secret coming out, and so it's very much on a need-to-know basis. I think at the moment, the only people who know are Beatrice, because she assisted with the birth, and Alisaria herself. And well, I guess Octavian, but I'm not sure at their current age if Octavian really understands the importance of their gender, or their perceived gender in any case. Oh, we already got level 1 in prestige. Okay. Oh, that's fun. I did create a dynasty for our family, and Alisaria is currently the heir. They're not nobles, but I think they're probably very influential. They're very rich, and so I thought it was fair that they might have a dynasty, and eventually we'll be trying to marry into nobility or try and gain enough influence to earn the respect of a nobleman who would eventually give them a title, or at least a knighthood. And I bet if they had a servant who helped with the birth and with the baby, that servant probably mysteriously disappeared at some point and was never seen again. To be sure that as few people as possible know. And I think she will eventually tell Alexander when the time is right, because Alexander is going to have to be Octavian's protector when Octavian starts entering male spaces, if you will. Because Octavian has been truly sheltered. Like, they have been raised alone here with their mother, their grandmother, and their, well, 3 sisters. And are they flirting? Of course they're flirting. And Alisaria has just really been keeping him. Okay, I'm going to start calling him, okay? Because that's what everybody is going to be perceiving. So Octavian is a him now. He has been extremely protected by his mother, and he has been very sheltered. He doesn't have any friends. He has only ever known the prison, and I'm not even sure he's often really seen the prisoners. Like, they keep to their side of the building, and then the prisoners have their own side, and then Alisaria sometimes comes here to pray, and she changed into athletic to... So I put yoga stuff here to pretend that they're praying, but I have this mod by Scandy Sims where they can actually pray on a Bible. So I am going to send her to do that. I see them as being very devout and being quite traditional. So in any case, now that Alexander is back, I think Alexander is going to be taking Octavian out into society more. He might even try and start showing Octavian how to take over the jail. He might try and get him to get to know some of his cousins who are a little more fortunate. Like, Braden's family is kind of rich, at least for peasant standards. And so if Alexander wants Octavian to start socializing a little more, he might accept that he could have a play date at some point with someone in his family. He's actually probably more interested in his sister Esther's children, of course. Even though they're illegitimate, at least they have noble blood, so he might actually be arranging to see them more often. Actually, you know what? Oh no, I was going to say I'm going to invite them over, but I believe Therese is going to be giving birth very soon, so I'm just going to do one quick death roll because it is Alexander's birthday today. So we're going to do that roll. We're going to do a quick stint at our main household for the birth of our first Gen 4 child in our main household. And then I also want us to go see Khalil. And then at the very end, if there's still time, I'd like us to come back to the jail and then we could invite Esther and her children over for a kind of play date with Octavian. They're too close in the family tree to get married, but I do think he would want them to at least be friends so that they can start schmoozing their way into aristocracy. Right, so for Alexander's birthday, he just needs to avoid a 3, a 14, and a 17. This is his second young adult roll, so he's not yet at the hardest. And he's fine. All right, so he's not yet at the harder rolls that are going to be coming soon for him. All right, so I think the birth is going to be happening at 10 p.m., so I'm going to switch households right away. Man, we need to have like a side series about the prisoners. I haven't even had time to come and look at what they've been up to all this time. Although they all have chemistry with each other. I saw an attractiveness notification between Eric and Daniel. And now, man, I mean, Yin Xiao is clearly going to be trying to make her way up the prisoner ladder by getting everyone on her side. She's also evil. Actually, she's somebody that might team up with Illuminata at some point to try and get more information on the family. She is cunning and ambitious, so she might be someone to watch out for. She's going to be looking for opportunities to get out of this jail and blackmail maybe her ticket out of here. All right, I'm going to switch households very, very quickly just because I really don't want to miss the birth. Unless something really dramatic happens, I think Brayden is actually going to get to see the birth of his first grandchild. Oh man, if that grandchild dies though, that would be devastating. Like Brayden is going to die with the death of his only grandchild on his mind. That would be terrible. Okay, everybody, fingers crossed, okay? Fingers and toes, all of them crossed for Therese, who is in labor. Oh man, I almost missed it. Okay, we're taking her to the bassinet. Let's go. Therese, oh, she was going to swing. And she's entering a phase. Wait, entering a phase? You're not a teen. Oh, she's still a teen. She's not supposed to be. She's actually older than Romarin. I noticed this while updating my sheet the other day. She's 3 years older than Romarin. And she has such a tiny pregnant belly. Look at that. Little tiny baby on the way. Where's Romarin? Oh, he's taking care of his little sister. His teeny tiny sister who's just here. They're all watching the milestone. Oh, Therese, hang on. With the whole family in the background. They're all entering like, what's happening? And baby getting milestones in the background. Stealing Therese's thunder there. Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Is it multiples? I need to know. Romarin wants to woohoo. In good time, Romarin. In good time. I don't think she's in the mood. A baby girl? Aww. You know, the first child born in our main household was Stephanie. I kind of want to name her Stephanie after Romarin's aunt. Other names could be based on Fatima. It could be based on Grandma Rosemary. I think I'm going to go for Stephanie. We could go for Stefania since the other one died. Okay, Stefania. And she is going to be a Barrow. Oh, wait, I'm giving her a name and everything, but we don't even know if she survives. Hang on. Bring up the dice roller. Okay, rolling for Therese first. Just needs to avoid a 1. She's fine. Rolling for baby. Baby makes it. Rolling for infancy. Baby survives infancy. Yes! We've got our first Gen 4 kid in our main household. Stefania Barrow. There we go. I hope you're gonna be a good sister. Just like your namesake. A great big sister. Oh, little baby. I was going to say she's bald, but all the babies are bald in this. Oh, first baby. Hang on. Let's get your... I keep giving them hoods for their cold wear outfit, and then I just keep regretting it because I'm always removing it. I should just stop giving hoods altogether. I know historically they would also all have headwear, but I find it easier to identify which sim I'm looking at when they don't have anything covering their head, so. Aww. Look at Romarin. He's looking at his wife. Good work, mama. Oh, did I say it was her first baby? It's not. She has another child. She has Aldred already. I forgot about that. Okay, so before I forget, I am just going to age her up really quickly so that she's a young adult. I don't believe I did her birthday roll, but that was because she's supposed to be a young adult from before she joined the family, and so she didn't really need to do a roll since she wasn't part of the tree yet. Let's have Romarin come and meet his baby! And so she was likable, squeamish, oblivious, tender, and cute. Okay, I'm fine with that. She's not supposed to be oblivious. She's supposed to be slow-witted. I messed up the traits after I bugged my game and they all lost their traits. I put the wrong one back. And aw, you're crying, baby. Let's get Grandma Fatima in here. Come and take care of your little baby. Oh, Romarin. Romarin, is it Papa? I know, I just keep gushing over the baby, but this is officially Gen 4 starting, guys. This could be our heir. This could be our playable sim for the next generation, you know? If the plague carries everyone else away. If the plague takes everyone, Stefania may be the last heir that we have. She might be the next one that we play as. Aw, okay, wait, Brayden's turn. Brayden is also going to come and rock his baby. Come rock your grandchild. Aw, Edward, are you here to congratulate your brother? No, he's here to spread the gloom. Can we congratulate people on on his marriage, but not on the birth of his child? Priorities. Okay, well, congratulate on marriage. We'll say it's the baby. Oh, and she's talking to her. Oh, Angela. Oh, Angela! Right. And okay, oh yeah, they did both conceive at the same festival, didn't they? Okay, so Angela needs to avoid a 1. She's fine. Rolling for baby. Baby makes it. Rolling for infancy. And baby survives infancy. All right. Her mother was named Mariana, so I'm going to call the baby Mariana. And that's going to be Mariana Howe because she's taking her husband's name, at least for now. If they end up inheriting the bakery, I am changing everybody's name to Baker. I don't know how historically accurate it is. I'm not sure surnames were much of a thing back then anyways. But to make management of the family tree easier, I tend to just prefer keeping whatever is the main name from our family. Yeah. Oh, wait. He's... Oh, well, it can't... Mariano, I guess. Mario Howe. I didn't even pay attention to the baby's sex. I don't know. Okay. I'll go change that later. What are we feeling? Mariano? I think Mariano is kind of funny. Reminds me of Enchanto? No, wait. Enchanted? Encanto. Okay, here we go. Everybody gets a pic with the baby. I don't know if your families did this, but when I gave birth to my kids, everybody got a pic with the baby. Everybody wanted a picture of holding the baby. Aw, yeah. He's just looking at this little baby like, you're carrying on the family. You're the future. So sweet. Aww. And you're lucky to actually meet your grandkid because your daddy didn't. Frederick never got to meet any of his grandchildren. Neither did Cecilia, actually, and neither did Gemma. None of the Gen 1 Sims survived long enough to meet any of their grandkids. Perhaps Gabriella is going to be the only one who gets to meet one of her grandkids. Alright, so I know this was really, really quick, but I didn't really want to spend any time with our main household today. I kind of just want to spend a bit of time with our side households and see what's going on over there. I'm gonna go ahead and just go over to Khalil's shop now because it is his birthday. Here we are at the Stafford jewelry shop with Khalil. So Khalil is out here. I swear all of my Sims always spawn outside of their home, and I'm not really sure why. Like, what are you guys doing out here at like 11 p.m.? Anyways, it doesn't matter because today is Khalil's birthday, and we need to know if we have to hurry to get him married and get babies or not. Well, I mean, the plague is coming, so he should probably get started on baby making sooner rather than later, but one thing at a time. This is his first young adult role, so he only needs to avoid a 2 and a 6. He's fine. Okay, lucky day, lucky day. Our friend Khalil gets another trait. He has completed his apprenticeship and he is going to be able to get married. And he was evil and a goofball. Oh, right, and I didn't update his traits after I messed everything up. I believe... Right, so he was squeamish and smug. I'm going to randomize. We're going to choose one trait that we're going to keep, and then I'm going to put the other 2 back. Non-committal, stunning, or a bookworm? Non-committal. They become tense after a while at the same job. I mean, it would fit with him being a fairy. He might not like staying at the same place too long. He might not really be looking to establish anything long-term. He just kind of wants to cause chaos and have fun. But he will have to settle down with Mary, though. That might go against his nature, but he needs to do it for the money. Otherwise, he could be stunning. I mean, I like what he looks like. I'm not sure he's stunning, though. That's not necessarily the word I would use. And bookworm, that's impossible. I'm not sure he even knows how to read. Non-committal or stunning. I don't necessarily like it, but I think non-committal is the one that makes the most sense. So I am going to remove stunning, but let me know if you guys disagree. I can always change them back. And then his other 2 were smug and squeamish. I swear it would be really helpful if these were in alphabetical order like they are in CAS. Literally wasn't able to find a single one of those traits. We're going to go straight for aspiration and I'll add them in CAS later when they're in alphabetical order. Are we going for dastardly? Chief of Mischief would probably be the best for Khalil. I can see him just wanting to cause chaos for the fun of it. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that face. That's Khalil right there. The first thing we need to do for Khalil is we are going to go and ask for permission to propose, and to do that we're gonna go and manipulate Mr. Henry Stafford over here, who seriously, that better be his wife. Yeah, it's his wife. Okay, don't mind us. Okay, well he's gonna be in a good mood, so maybe he's going to say yes. Okay, let's bring Khalil here. He's got some rings to give to these guys. Enchanted rings that are going to make them more likely to accept. And one rule I was thinking of for Khalil is that he can only have like a limited number of enchantments going, because he has a ring with Romarin, he's going to have a ring with Mary's parents. So I'd say we could limit his enchantments to only 3 at a time. So those rings will work as long as he doesn't make like a 3rd one that he needs to enchant. Or I was thinking, if during the Black Plague somebody important dies and he decides to use his magic, that would take so much magic that he would have to break the enchantments that he previously made. And if he ever wants to give another enchanted ring to someone, he's going to have to forge a new one. Just to make it fair so that he doesn't become sort of all-powerful and bending everyone to his will. He needs to have a limit on his power. So we're going to go and give her a gift. Oh, I think it's actually faster if you go through your inventory. Yeah, okay, so we've got Elizabeth's ring. We're going to go and gift it to Elizabeth, future stepson. Here you go. I just wanted to thank you for taking me in and allowing me to learn the trade. So here you go. Here's a ring I practiced and I think it's beautiful. It's just for you. And we're going to go and give another one to Henry. And so he's also going to thank him. Thank you so much for teaching me. You've been an amazing mentor. This is for you. And so they are now wearing their rings. And you okay there, Khalil? And so now we're just going to have to pretend that they are enchanted and they are going to do whatever Khalil asks of them, including Ask permission to marry Mary Stafford. Is that new? I don't remember ever seeing that before. Let's go for it. I love Mary. I would be honored if you gave us permission to marry, and I approve. Don't mind me, I'm in my PJs. And Mary and Elizabeth have freaking mean interactions. Yes, this marriage will strengthen our dynasty. I wish you both every happiness. Dynasty? Is there a Stafford dynasty? Did I do that and I forgot? No, there's no dynasty. Okay. It will strengthen our non-existent dynasty. So happy. Wait, let's make this a little romantic. These two are going to come out in the garden. Yeah, right here, next to the little well there. After all, he is a well demon. I'd be really curious to see who Khalil's soulmate is. That's going to be interesting to discover. What if it's Mary? What if after years of hey, a burglar! What? Khalil came outside to propose to Mary, and what is he wearing? What's up with my MC dresser? Why are the burglars put on his Sunday best from the year 2000 to come and rob the jewelry shop? Okay, should Khalil? I don't think Khalil would actually do anything. Khalil would be like, oh, haha, carry on, sir. I have other business to attend to. Khalil gives no f***s. Oh, Mary's kind of freaking out though, so let's have Papa Henry go and beat up the burglar. I wonder if he stole anything already. See, I think I wasn't getting burglars before because I had a mod that prevented the creation of any NPCs in my game. And so I think there were some events that weren't happening because they couldn't actually spawn the burglar. And now we're getting all these burglars because I removed that mod. There, go for it, Henry. In your nightshirt. What a way to preface the proposal. Yeah, go Henry. Does he dislike nature enthusiasts? Yeah, sure. He dislikes. The burglar was a nature enthusiast, so f him. Burglar was successfully scared off. Won't be seen again. Your lot is safe and sound, and it's raining. It's raining for the proposal. Are you serious? It's a storm, a thunderstorm. Well, that's promising for. You know what? We're doing it, okay? He's a chaotic fairy. He's just gonna propose right here out in the rain. I don't care. Propose with crafted ring. There, I called it the Khalil ring just so that we remember that he was the first one. Are they gonna keep their umbrellas? I hope they're not gonna keep the umbrellas for the proposal. Come on, man. Before one of you gets struck by lightning, come on. Get a move on. All right, here we go. Where's my proposal? That's not the proposal you were supposed to do. Proposal, not proposition. Get your head straight. Khalil. Oh, man. And right out in the hallway, are you kidding me? Henry in the next room, he's like, was that what I agreed to? I don't remember agreeing to that. He's just gonna go back to bed, okay? Henry, go back to bed. Never mind what your daughter and future son-in-law are doing out there. And Toddler's going to wake up Rickhild because she's afraid of the storm. Oh, she doesn't even have a bed. Here, just go have a nap on this sofa. Okay, they have done their business. Mary is thinking about a potential pregnancy. Okay, she needs to pee. You guys are making this way more complicated than it needs to be, I swear. Okay, I'm gonna send her for a pregnancy test. At least we'll know. Oh, hey, fairy dust. Let's go and collect some fairy dust. Okay, let's see. Does Khalil have his first child on the way? Even though they're not even engaged. She's not pregnant. Okay, it's fine. We can live with that. Not as romantic as outside in the storm, but let's try this proposal again. Hang on, she needs to wash her hands first. Priorities, okay? Okay, it absolutely is not working, and I'm wondering if it's because she's a teen, so I'm just gonna go ahead and age her up, even though she's not technically supposed to be a young adult. Let's see, she was delightful, she was cute. I forget what her other traits were. Insecure? I don't think she's mischievous. I don't think she's slow to warm up. I'll have to look up what her other traits were, but insecure, I think we can live with that. I can't necessarily explain it, but we're going with it. And Cornelia, get out. Just get out. Find someone else to bother. I'm trying to organize a proposal here and nothing is working. Ruined. Offered a woohoo in sky? Okay, we're gonna we're gonna propose and then we can go woohoo in the sky to celebrate. No, you're not going to bed. Get over it. Rickilled. Get the f out, man. This isn't the place to stretch. Go outside. Go out in the storm. I don't care. Okay, we've got it. It's happening. It's happening. There we go. Khalil is proposing. After years of f***ing around, we've got a proposal. There we go. She said yes. Of course she said yes. Have you seen this man? Oh, yeah.
Tip tip.
Okay. Oh, they have a wholesome dynamic. You know, it was mentioned in the comments that perhaps it started off as him profiting off of her crush on him, but wait, does he have a crush on her now? I think he did develop genuine feelings for her, even if he wasn't planning to. Deeply in love. Some romantic moments leave a powerful impression, and Khalil will never forget how he fell even deeper in love with Mary. What? That's so cute. It's time for a woohoo in the sky, my friends. Go for it. Oh, oh wait, this is too cute. This is too cute. I had never seen this before. Oh, what? Oh, even the woohoo music is cute. I love it. Oh man. Khalil. Yeah, Khalil and Mary. They're a really fun match. Unexpected and fun. And fairy dust everywhere. Oh. Oh man, that is just so cute. Don't mind Henry just coming to pee there. Aww. Okay. Well, they're gonna be getting married very soon because I'm not sure. Actually, you know, we've got time. I kind of want to get them married today, just in case she is pregnant and she starts showing soon. So I think we're gonna bring these guys either to the park or to the church, and we're gonna go and get them married today. Khalil is playing around with his magic. Wait, since when is Khalil best friends with... Whatever, we're inviting him. He's coming to the wedding. Oh, and he has no relationship whatsoever with Fatima. Huh, I forgot about that. Okay, it's going to be a small wedding. I'm only inviting his siblings and his parents and the current household. They're not inviting anyone else. And one best friend here. And that's, oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna invite Alexander. I feel like he heard about the upcoming wedding and how rich the Stafford family is, and he's going to try and get in their good graces. And it generated outfits for them. I mean, this would be fine if you guys were into modern gameplay, but this game... Okay, so here we are. Everybody is ready for the wedding. Look at Mary, our beautiful bride. Worry about weddings. Sorry, Khalil, but this is part of your master plan, and Henry is attracted to his friend Christine Langford. That's not awkward at all. And count on Edward to go out into the cemetery instead of actually watching the wedding. There we go. Man, I really like these two. This is great. I don't know if we might have to make a dynasty now. I'm pre-recording this episode, so I haven't gotten your feedback on whether or not we should make a dynasty for the Barrow family, but I do feel like these guys should have a dynasty. Like, their branch of the family should have a dynasty because they are going to be way more well off than our main peasant sims, and so it might make sense for them to like be an influential family. Rickle is into Therese, okay. Alright, well that's it. Khalil is now married, potentially with his first child on the way. And we've got randos who are here. And why are you glowing green? Therese is here in her own wedding dress. We've got prisoners out in the cemetery. And oh, actually here, Cassidy DeLacy is, that's their aunt. I might as well go and meet her. Actually, he's mean, isn't he? You know, the one sim, it would make sense for him to be mean, but no, it's everybody else being mean. And you and Khalil are just so cute together. I know, they are, aren't they? Helena Grime is into Romarin. Oh, right, because this is maybe the first time that they're all meeting? Is it? I don't know. Wait, I saw a heart over there. Who did she just flirt with? I don't know. It seems like you just sprang up out of nowhere. Huh. You think? We've never discussed your childhood before. Well, yeah, there's a reason for that. I guess I'm just gonna go for rebelled against authority. It makes them less embarrassed. I don't know. Feels like it makes sense for Khalil that he's not easily embarrassed. He just really doesn't care all that much. Why do they keep viewing the statue though? It's a fairy. Is she going to come to life? They can view art together. Oh, good night. This is viewing art, apparently. Okay. I don't remember this. Oh, yeah. Wasn't Khalil randomly mean with Fatima a bunch of times and it kind of ruined their relationship? I feel like perhaps they should have just a little discussion and I don't know. He's still her son, you know? Maybe she can forgive him for not always being the kindest. And she probably sees him as all grown up now, you know, that he's married. Okay, well, this is all I wanted to do with Khalil's household anyways. So Khalil is now married and hopefully with a child on the way. And we're going to be looking in on him not too far in the future because I would like us to determine, is he going to stay on at the shop? Are they going to go off and do their own thing, perhaps buy a property and open their own shop somewhere? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I feel like Khalil wouldn't be very into living with his in-laws. I feel like he would rather do his own thing and create chaos in his little corner of the world. And oh, it's May Day tomorrow. So I feel like he probably wouldn't hang around until the parents died, or I don't know, would he organize the parents' death? Maybe. So in any case, let me know if you guys agree. Perhaps he would try and go open his shop. Maybe he's going to try and go open his own shop. Or maybe he would want to try and be hired on as someone's personal jeweler. You know, maybe he could go and work for a noble family somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. All good options. I just don't think he wants to hang around with his rival and with the child who isn't his own in the house. I think he'd try and do his own thing. And it might actually be more fun to play that way, you know? We can start off with very few funds with Khalil and try and actually make a go of having a business. And yeah, just litter, Khalil. Nobody minds. That's it for Khalil and his wedding. We're gonna head on back to the jail just so that we can have a little play date between Alexander's kids and Esther's kids. So I will see you at the jail. Wait, are they woohooing again? They just propositioned each other. That's crazy. We are back at the jail for a second time today. And I have just brought Alexander back from the wedding, and I'm going to have him invite his sister Esther and her two kids so that we can start networking with our own family. They actually have maxed out. Wait, Alexander gets along really well with his siblings. He's got maxed out with relationship with Esther, Kaylin, not really Noah. Stephanie isn't bad. I don't know why I'm surprised. He gets along really well with Allison and his mom. Sometimes I forget that this family actually does get along. Okay, here she is. I think I'm actually gonna go in. Oh, hang on. We've got a phone call. Whatever. Oh, he's being mean. Mock uncool adult. I don't know. I don't care anymore. I'm not paying attention to bullies. Oh, here, compliment outfit. You know, Alexander might be saying like, yeah, you did really well for yourself, you know, and so did I. Do you think maybe our kids could become friends? I mean, my son hasn't had a chance to meet a lot of people, so it would be a great opportunity for him to make some friends, you know? I'd love for him to get to know people of his own class, you know? And I'm not sure she sees it that way, but I'm sure people haven't been all that nice to her after having illegitimate children, so I think she would probably welcome this reconnection with her brother. Give family advice, I'm sure he would. Oh, Clarity! Roland! He's such a troublemaker, I swear. This guy, he's gonna be a villain. You just know it. Hang on, do we have a mean child of our own? Yes, we do. We have evil Illuminata here. She's gonna come do a mean interaction. A mean introduction to Roland. She's judgmental too. You're illegitimate, you little brat. Oh wait, here's the, she's diffident. Maybe she's more Clarity style. Oh, and now they're hugging. Yeah, sure. So one of them is a downer, the other one is diffident. I feel like they're all being raised in their mom's shadow. Okay, where's Octavian? Okay, there we go. So Roland went off to do, I don't know what. Maybe we can get them to talk about sibling? Sure. What? Where are you going? Why are you going after Roland? Okay, yeah, sure. Actually, maybe that makes sense. He wants to play with the other boy. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we finally managed to make it to Roland. Illuminata's going in for her rude introduction. Yeah, it's not so much fun when you're the one being bullied, is it? Roland. I don't know why they all decided to come sit in the bedroom. There's a very acceptable sitting room right down here. I put the marbles marker next to the stalks because that's the only space I had, and I like that one of the prisoners is here watching the kids. I don't know what the other adults are doing, but they left the kids with the prisoner. There we go. Octavian making friends with his cousins. So we're almost at the end of the day, so I'm gonna be leaving this part here. We had incredible luck with the dice. I can't believe how well everything went. Everything went smoothly with Zayne, even though he had a visit from his ghost son. Everything went smoothly at the jail. And despite difficulties in getting Khalil to propose, he finally proposed and he is now married to Mary. Incredible that everything went well. In the next episode, we're going to be taking a little trip to Tartosa to see what is up with Enrio and his sister Lucia. And then we're going to be taking our twins Celeste and Edward to the monastery where they will be staying until their young adult age up. Once again, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I will be seeing you all in the next video.